tell you this, these were bad people. That was a bad group of, as I say, comrades.
Trump administration defies court order, deports alleged gang members to El Salvador. Hundreds of alleged gang members, mostly from Venezuela, have been deported from the United States to El Salvador. The Trump administration used wartime powers to push through the removals, despite a U.S. federal court ruling blocking the move. On Saturday night, U.S. District Judge James Boasberg issued a temporary restraining order. He barred the administration from using the Alien Enemies Act for deportations. He also ordered flights already in the air to return to the United States. However, by Sunday, the deportation had already taken place. The White House defended its actions, saying that the order came after the planes had already left. U.S. President Donald Trump stood by his move. Speaking on Air Force One, he called the deportees bad people and claimed this was an invasion that justified using wartime powers. When asked if his government violated the court order, Trump responded, and I quote, "You'd have to speak to the lawyers about that." Meanwhile, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt insisted there was no legal violation. She argued that the court's order had no lawful basis and that the deportation was already completed. Legal experts, however, pointed out that verbal court orders hold the same weight as written ones. If the U.S. administration defied the ruling, it could face legal consequences, including contempt of court charges. On the other hand, El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, agreed to take in the deported individuals. They were immediately transferred to CECOT, which is the country's high-security prison for gang members. Bukele confirmed that they would remain there for 1 year. The US will pay $6 million to El Salvador for housing these prisoners. Bukele claimed this move would help gather intelligence and dismantle criminal networks. Reports suggest that Trump's ally, Eric Prince, had been in talks with Bukele since last year about accepting deportees if Trump won the election. On Sunday, Trump thanked Bukele on Truth Social for taking in the prisoners. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio also praised the move. CECOT, where the deportees are being held, is the largest prison in the Americas with the space for 40,000 inmates. It is infamous for harsh conditions. Prisoners are packed into cells with no mattresses, minimal water, and open toilets. Human rights groups have criticized El Salvador's mass arrests and prison conditions. Over 80,000 people have been detained in Bukele's crackdown on crime, including some wrongfully arrested individuals. The case has thus sparked a political divide in the United States. Republican Senator Mike Rounds defended Trump, saying most Americans support using any available law to remove criminals. Similarly, Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries warned that Trump's aggressive deportation tactics could lead to innocent people being deported and tear apart immigrant families. So what's next? The court's temporary block on the Alien Enemies Act lasts 14 days. The Biden administration and legal experts are watching closely to see if the Trump White House will continue using this law despite legal challenges. For now, Trump's immigration crackdown is in full force, setting the stage for another high-stakes legal and political battle. For more updates on Trump and White House orders, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.